What's going on, YouTube? We're back again with another reaction, another review. I messed up the order of my NF journey yesterday. That's my bad. But I'm correcting it right now. Apparently I missed the song before the search. Apparently it's very integral to listen to this before the search. Apparently it's even more integral to watch the music video before the search. So I guess I'm gonna have to watch it now. So, for today's music video reaction, NF's Why. So that was my bad for messing up the order of the NF journey. I jumped right into the search yesterday. I was excited. I got overzealous. I couldn't help myself. Everyone commented they wanted me to do it. They wanted me to do the search. So I had to give it to them. I had to do the search. I completely spaced that why comes before the search. But we're here now. We're going to do it now. We're going to watch NF. We're going to have a good time. And it's going to be amazing. But first, if y'all could be so kind to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit that little bell for future notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, and without waiting, my apologies again for messing up the order. So coming up, NF, let's see what you got. All right, let's see NF do his thing. There's the balloons. Okay.
Yeah. What's your definition of success? I don't trust the thoughts that come inside my head. I don't trust this thing that beats inside my chest. Who I am and who I want to be cannot connect. Why?
Wow. I don't trust the thoughts inside my head. I don't trust what beats inside my chest. Who I am and who I want to be cannot connect. NF. Like, Nate, come on, man. Like, you couldn't warm us up. Like, that wasn't even a fast bar. That wasn't even a hard bar, but it was a hard bar. It wasn't hard, but it was hard. Like that. All right. All right. The emotional torment and the character development / character de-evolution, I guess, of NF is always combative. It's like he's always evolving, but he's always de-evolving. He's always at a combative state with himself, and how he describes it is always on point. On point. Let's get it.
Thing that beats inside my chest. Who I am and who I want to be cannot connect. Why? Don't think I deserve it, you get no respect. I just made a couple mils, still not impressed. Let you down goes triple platinum, yeah, okay, I guess. Smile.
Let You Down was triple platinum? I thought it was more than triple platinum. Or, actually, sorry, at the time of this, it was probably triple platinum. My bad. This is what I get for being behind on certain artists. This is what I get. This is what I get. And all you guys can sit there and laugh and be like, he's behind.
Made a couple mils, still not impressed. Let you down goes triple platinum, yeah, okay, I guess. Smile for a moment, then these questions starting to fill my head, not again. I push away the people that I love the most. Why? I don't want no one to know I'm vulnerable. Why? That makes me feel weak and so uncomfortable. Why? Stop asking me questions, I just want to feel alive.
Pushing people away because it makes them feel vulnerable, and in doing so, that makes them feel weak. That's not the case, man. It's not the case. Vulnerability is okay. Vulnerability is okay. It can make you or it can break you, but it can open up to some amazing feelings. Yes, if it does break you, it can tear you to pieces. But the gamble is worth it. It's really worth it. But this flow, sorry, I know I just got a little philosophical there, but this flow, oh my goodness. He can rhythm it so well of how he's doing. I love how he's incorporating this, the song's title. Why? I love how he's incorporating that. How it's just flowing through the song, and it's kind of like coming at it with all these questions to himself, kind of like a kid, an actual curious kid, always asking why. Every kid goes through that developmental stage when they're young, where they ask why every time, to where it annoys the hell out of parents. But that's what this is kind of bringing out. It's kind of actually bringing out that innocence of genuinely, why are you doing this? Why are you like this? And I always, him to himself is always phenomenal.
Weak and so uncomfortable. Why? Stop asking me questions, I just want to feel alive until I die. This isn't ace flow, just let me rhyme. I'm in disguise. I'm a busy person, got no time for lies.
him talking about him that he's on the rise. He's coming up, and if you don't see it, I'll pull out your eyes. And saying, when I was a kid, I was afraid of heights, but I'm here now. Like, he's in his fear. He's afraid of heights, and he's high up on the charts. He is up there. He's on the rise with his music. He's at that upper echelon. In essence, he's where he's afraid to be. He's at least in an emotional state and a mental state. He's at a extremely high level. He's at that heightened sense of things, and that play on words there. On being afraid of heights, but look at where I'm at. I'm on the rise. That's a solid way to put it.
Eyes, put that aside. Now I'm here and they look so surprised. What's on my whoa? They don't invite me to the parties, but I still arrive. Kick down the door and then I go inside. Give off that I do not belong here vibe. Then take the keys right off the counter and let's go for a ride. Why do y'all look mortified? I keep to myself, they think I'm sorta shy. Organized, let you down's the only song you've heard of, well then you're behind. Story time, wish that I could think.
Okay, I'm not that far behind. I just said I was behind, but if Let You Down's the only song I heard of him, yeah, you're behind. I'm not that far behind. I'm at least up to the search. I've gone through his music. Damn it.
Nice, Let You Down's the only song you've heard of, well then you're behind. Story time, wish that I could think like Big Sean does, but I just can't decide if I should stick my knife inside a Pennywise. I don't care what anybody else thinks, lies. I do.
Don't think I didn't see that Joker face. I saw the lipstick. I saw the black smile. I saw it. He's still repping it. He's still repping that.
Pennywise. I don't care what anybody else thinks, lies. I do not need nobody to help me, lies. I kinda feel guilty cause I'm wealthy. Why? I don't understand. It's got me questioning like why? Just tell me why. Not back to this flow inside. I feel divided. Back when I ain't had a dime, but had to drive. Back before I ever signed, I question live like who am I, man? Whoa. Nothing.
Back before he signed, he questioned life, but before he had a dime, he had the drive. And him talking about the benefit of being in that spot versus where he's at now, but also the benefit of being where he's at now versus back in that spot. Like, that there's a pro and con in both aspects of it. Like, that's a really, really smart way that he put that. And I comment down below, let me know when he's talking about, this ain't, he says, lies, this ain't lies, this ain't Nate's flow. Like, did he ever get scrutiny? Like, did someone ever say that like that's not his original style of music, or he's changing like that? Is he talking at someone on that? Like, it seems like he was confronting someone that talking about that's not your normal, or that's not you, or something like that. I have no idea, but that's just at least what I'm taking from it. But so far, how he's flown and how he's referencing the pros and cons and back and forth and this and that and the other, like he's doing a stellar job at it.
Back before I ever signed, I question live, like who am I, man? Whoa. Nothing to me's ever good enough. I could be working for 24 hours a day and think I never did enough. My life is a movie, but there ain't no telling what you gonna see in my cinema. I wanna be great, but I get in the way of myself and I think about everything that I can never be. Why do I do it though? Hey!
Life's a movie, but you'll never see what's coming in my cinema. And I think I could be great, but I'm wondering why I'm doing this to myself. When we go through issues and we have self-doubt and all that, we never really understand truly why we're doing it, why we have our self-doubt. It is doubting ourselves. It's doubting in our place. That's really what it is. It's doubting ourselves and where we are at in our current location and where we want to be. And him wondering about that, that's a very common thing, and that's a very connectable thing, because everyone goes through doubt. Everyone has suspicion in themselves. And I think it was like the formula to it, and I know I'm taking it from Tom McDonald, but it says like it's mathematics and physics. You have to travel the distance. You have to add some ambition, subtract some suspicion. Like, you have to eliminate, or try as hard as you can to eliminate that what if, that self-doubt in you, and just add more and more ambition. Just go harder. Granted, it's probably harder for Nate to go harder than he already is, because since day one he's been going hard. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop working. He keeps pushing and he keeps going. So to add more ambition to that, it's going to be difficult for him. But to take away more suspicion in himself, to help analyze where he's at, and more comfortability of where he's at and where he wants to be, that's where he needs to do it. That's where he's at, and that's why he's wondering, why am I doing this to myself? Because he already has that drive aspect to him.
I wanna be great, but I get in the way of myself and I think about everything that I can never be. Why do I do it though? Hey, yeah. Why you always looking aggravated? aggravated. Not a choice, you know I had to make it. When they talk about the greatest, they gon' probably never put us in a conversation. Like something, then I gotta take it. Write something, then I might erase it. I love it, then I really hate it. What's the problem, Nathan? I don't know. I know I like to preach to always be yourself.
It is that back and forth. You do something, then you regret it. You write something, then you hate it. Like that's your self-doubt. Like in the moment you can think something's amazing, and then you reread it or you say it out loud and you hear it and then you think it's absolutely horrible, but it's still amazing. It could still be amazing. You just have set your self-doubt. You are your own worst critic, and that's the root of it. You're your own worst critic, and that's what he is to himself on an exponential level.
I love it, then I really hate it. What's the problem, Nathan? I don't know. I know I like to preach to always be yourself, but my emotions make me feel like I am someone else. Me and pride have made a pact that we don't need no help, which feels like I'm at war inside myself, but I forgot the shells. I hold my issues up for all to see like show and tell. A lot of people know me, but not a lot know me well. Hold my issues up for all to see like show and tell. A lot of people know me, but they don't know me well.
There's the bench. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I get it now. I get why that was supposed to be before. Like that was the introduction to the balloons, and we know that those are his burdens. And I like him saying that he puts his issues out like show and tell. He does. He really does. He airs his issues out through his music for literally everyone to see, and the more publicity and the more fans he gets, that's just more and more people that he's airing his issues out to. But that's also creating more followers and more people that connect to him, because everyone has their own issues that they can relate to with Nate on some way, shape, or form or level. Like everyone can relate. I can relate. You can relate. And so when I say you, I mean every single person that's watching this video. Everyone can relate. I also like how him saying, a lot of people know me, but not a lot of people know me well. That's true. Everyone, as much as we'd all like to think we know Nate extremely well because he airs his issues out, we don't know the inner workings of his mind. We don't know who he is. We really don't. We don't know the first person aspect to him. And there's probably a lot of people that are actually close to him that don't know the first aspect to him. Like he puts so much of himself out in his music. He's so introverted in a communication form, as far as like in what we've seen in interviews. Even the people that are closest to him probably still don't know him as well as they could be, as well as they could know him, But I do love the final scene where it's still with him. It's him with the shopping cart with the black balloons, his burdens, and it's that same hanging bench that it shows him on and in The Search. So I like that this is a transition from that to this one. I get why this happens before The Search of him going past it. It's like even that bench was a little more disheveled and weathered by the time The Search happened. So it's like with him coming out of his mind and everything that's happening, it's like it's everything else is outside wearing down from when this video hit to when the next one with The Search. So that was phenomenal. Like, of course, it's NF. The bars, the beat flows, the change. I love the Pennywise reference. Like, I'm a huge horror fan. I am a horror movie nut. And Stephen King, of course, Pennywise, that reference. I love that reference. But phenomenal work. Like that was completely exceptional. All right, so that was my reaction to NSY. Oh my God, it was good. Like I loved it all. Like I see why that was definitely before The Search. And I really love how it just created such a dynamic of him using the term "why" and "lies" and that accenting rhythmic wording within his rhymes, like through the whole song. Like I really enjoyed that. Like that was kind of a little bit different beat flow and vocalization that NF normally does. Like it was more smooth. It was more intricate. There was a little bit of a more chop style bar in there, but only one. It was very, very, very low key, intricately laid, and I really like how that pushed it through. Like he used slower tonality, and he used actually like smaller wording, like less words with less syllables to elongate the speech, to really draw it out so people can really listen to it and really, really get a feel for what they're hearing. And that like the emotional impact of that is phenomenal. And I gotta tip my hat. Like that was awesome, and I'm excited. I'm excited to keep on going for the music after the song, of course, because like I said, messed it up and did that before this one. So all right, But if you guys like this reaction, as always, smash that like button, smash subscribe, hit the little bell for future notifications. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm growing a pretty good community of people here that are commenting and going back and forth with me on this style of music, and really kind of bouncing ideas back and forth with how the emotional context relates, what some key intricate things that I may have missed or that they may have missed that I might have touched base on. Really cool community of people that are really grasping the style of music that really pulls out emotion and brings a connectability to it, not just something that you can bump, but something that you can connect with. And that's what this page is all about. So if you're all about that, if you like my reaction, like any of my past reactions, be sure to hit that subscribe. Love to have you guys with all of us. But also be sure to comment down below. Let me know what other artists, bands, genres of music that you guys want me to do. I'm creating a list. I'm trying to get to it as fast as possible. Like I said, I got plenty of NF and all sorts of other musicians and artists that are coming down the pipeline. But keep feeding me. I'll keep feeding you guys. We'll keep this circle rolling. I love all you guys, and that's it. I'm out.